Hello, this video will walk you through how to use the new response strategy of delaying access to an item or activity. New response strategies can be thought of as new ways of responding to your child's challenging behaviors. Where teach strategies focus more on teaching your child new skills, new response strategies are new skills for you to practice. They pair well with the teach strategies in your child's behavior support plan. For the strategies to work effectively, you'll want to practice using all of them, especially for teach a new response. They play off each other in important ways. New response strategies are a way of showing your child that challenging behavior will no longer work to get them what they want. They need to use something else, like the teach skills you've been working on, to get their needs met. This can be tough for parents because challenging behavior is hard. If something gets your child to stop crying or stop throwing things, it's so easy to give them what they want. But remember, we're teaching them new skills now, which means old skills can't work anymore. This will take some persistence and patience, but it will pay off in the long run. Based on the data you gave us, it looks like your child is often using challenging behavior to gain access to a favorite thing like a toy or activity. It's important to note that this can be any toy, item, or activity that has a lot of value to them. Something as large as playing on the playground to something as small as holding a stuffed animal or eating a piece of candy. It also might change depending on what your child wants at the time. You can use these steps to teach your child that challenging behavior is not the best way to get what they want anymore. When your child is engaging in challenging behavior, delay access to the toy or activity. Hold the toy out of reach or put the activity out of sight. Do some things to keep yourself calm during this time also. We know it can be frustrating, tiring, confusing, concerning, and lots of other things when your child is screaming or throwing toys. Take some deep breaths and remind yourself of things that went well today or things that you're grateful for. If your child is struggling to ask appropriately, you can model how they can ask for the toy or activity in a way that works for both of you. You can say things like, if you want the car, you can say, car please. As soon as your child asks appropriately, provide access to the toy and give them positive descriptive feedback telling them what they did well. Say things like, you asked for the ball. Here you go. I'm so proud of you for asking. The goal is to give your child positive attention and access to the thing they want in exchange for engaging in the behavior you want to see more of. In this case, asking calmly and appropriately for a toy or activity. Here's an example of how this strategy might look in real life.
You like being scared? All right. So here. Oh, wait.
No,
You're tricking me. Here.
let me have it.
How do you get something that you want? Do you think? Can you
have
say,
it, please?
say, Mommy? Can you show me how to play the game, please? Say, Mommy. Yeah.
I want that, please.
Say, Mommy. Can you show me how to play the game?
Can you show me how to play the game, please?
You asked. You used the right words. Next time, let's try and be a little nicer by instead of.
Can you show me the game, please?
Yes. Give me a high five. Oh, you missed my hand. Yeah, that was a good one. All right. You ready?
This mom does a great job of withholding the activity while her child engages in challenging behavior. She prompts him to ask her appropriately for help with the game and does not grant access to the game until he does. When he struggles to ask her appropriately, she models the skill for him. As soon as he asks, she praises him and asks for a high five. When your child is engaging in challenging behavior, give them a brief verbal reminder of what they can do to get the thing they want. Then direct your attention elsewhere until you start to see them calm down or they ask for what they want. If your child does ask for an item appropriately during this time, give them the item and positive feedback. It can be hard to learn a new skill, so you want to honor your child's request as often as you can while they're learning. If they ask you for an item while they're still engaging in challenging behavior, you can remind them of the expectations. This might sound something like, thank you so much for asking. You can have the toy when you are sitting safely and using a quiet voice. At another time, when your child is not engaging in challenging behavior, practice teaching them how to ask for an item instead. Revisit the teach video or infographic in your behavior support plan for some tips. Keep up the great work. We know it's hard to learn new skills for you and your child. You're both working hard. Keep practicing. Your hard work will pay off. Try to give your child access to the toys and activities they want when they ask for them appropriately, and not when they engage in challenging behaviors. Visit our website for more suggestions on how to respond to challenging behavior, and as always, reach out to our team if you need support.